Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I'm not going to be doing anything out the September box. I'm actually going to be crafting something out of the Cloudburst box, if you remember that one. All right, so what got me to working on this box, actually, let me move this to the side because this is something we're going to do. Let's just move this over here just a tad bit. Okay. So what got me working on this box is because, like I said before, I get started on one project, right? And I end up doing a whole nother thing and I get distracted. Can't help it. But in the September box, they had these pretty little beads, right? The gemstones, the labradorite. And I actually love the heck out of this one. And I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it has this shimmer to it, right? And it has these colors of blue that shimmers through it, a tad bit of purple that shimmers through it. So when I saw that, it just got me to thinking about the Cloudburst box, right? So pretty much I end up making this. And it's the beads that got me to thinking about this Cloudburst box, because I had brought this pendant and it technically was supposed to go to the January box for 2023. That tells you I haven't even finished that box, but it was supposed to go to the January box of 2023. But when I saw these beads from the September box, it reminded me of these ones right here. And I liked them so much, but I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to go with it and how I wanted to go with it. And then the only thing I did made out that Cloudburst box was a man's necklace and bracelet set using the chunk stones. All right, so now I had an idea, because that's the only part I touched of the box with the copper pieces. So I have a whole bunch of the Cloudburst left over. So I decided, you know what, this caught my eye and it reminded me of the beads that went to this. Then when I picked up the beads that went to the Cloudburst box, I also was like, ooh, the little chip beads that came in the box would go pretty on this as well, to go in between. So that's what I got my idea from. So I stopped in September working and started to get on this one. So here's the necklace I made with that one. All right. And like I said, it just, let me move this out the way. Get my decorations out the way. Hold on. There we go. Okay, and like I said, these beads just caught my eye to go with this box. And then I finally got to use this pendant that I always wanted to use. And it wasn't intended for this box, but the fact that it just matches the chunk beads in here so well, I liked. And as you can see, it kind of got that crushed look to the pendant as well, like the chunk beads do. So I love that, and which these are quartz, by the way. So I love that, and this pendant is quartz as well. And I just thought it came out so pretty. I thought it just, you know, like I said, sometimes you buy items, you know you're not going to use them maybe a year or two later, who knows when, but they always come in use. And I'm glad that I waited, because this came out perfect of I'm not going to say witchy feel. Well, yeah, that's what I wanted. So yes, and I love it. It's just, I love it. And then to go with this one, I also made a matching bracelet. Okay. And I took one of the pebbles, because we have bigger chunk pieces that came. So I took one of the pebbles on there and put it at the end of this one. And as well, I like the way this one came out. Okay. Very pretty. And it's to match this one. And this, if you can tell, it is a little bit more shinier than the necklace. But that's fine. That's the way I wanted it. Because at certain aspects of the necklace, you will get that little tad bit shine. Because even the spacer beads on this one, which did come with the Cloudburst box I used, but they have more of not super shiny, but it has the, I don't want to say dirt feel, but like almost a silver antique, I feel like. But there we go. So that was I guess we'll say the second set that came from my Cloudburst box. All right, so there we go. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I'm hoping the lighting is doing you guys justice, because I moved somewhere else to do this video today. All right, so there's one. I think I'm talking too much. Okay, and then this is a necklace that I made out that box as well. All right, now when I had got these from the box at first, these were they were broken pieces I had got, but the company is so very well with replacing your items very quickly, and they also give you a bonus every time something is messed up. So thank you, Bargain Bead Box. I love how you guys are so quick with your responses. Okay, so this is not a long necklace. This is a more like, not a choker, but it's supposed to fit on the neck nice and snug, or nice, like not too tight, not too loose, but nicely. So that is another one I made, and I used the big quartz crystals from that one. And then this is the matching bracelet to it. Okay, so with the matching bracelets, there was chunks left over, and I used the chunks to go in here. I did not use any spacer beads for this one because I didn't like the way the fill was going to give it. So I used only spacer beads here, if you could see. But that's the matching bracelet to go with, and I love the bracelet as well, the way it came out. Okay, there's this very bright tone to it, you know, like spring is about to begin tone, even though we're in fall. But I love the way the colors came together and the way the ideas came together for this one. Okay, so now we're gonna make necklace number, set number, because it's only gonna be a necklace. So now we're gonna make set number 1, 2, 3, set number 4 that came with the Cloudburst box. So we're gonna make set number 4 from the rest of the items. There we go. That's what I meant to say, guys. Okay. I'm a little tired, so my words might be a little jumbled today. All right, so here we go. This is the 4th set I said. See, this is the 4th one we're going to be making. Now, with these spacer beads, I'm going to put some in between each pebble. So I had 1 pebble left from this design, and that's why I put it to go to that bracelet I just showed you. And then this I had got for the Falling Leaves collection, but I never came around to making anything with it. And as I saw this idea come in my head, I figured this would be perfect to go with this one. So maybe that's why I didn't make it to go to the Falling Leaves collection, because it belonged with this one. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So I'm using everything here is from the Cloudburst box except for the pendant. All right. Same thing with these. Everything here is from the Cloudburst box except for the pendant and these stones. But in the Cloudburst box, you also get little stones too, so they will work just perfect. And if you don't have the Cloudburst box for that one, look inside of the January 2023 box, the exact same stones. All right, let's get started. All right, before one of my children come through this door and completely wreck my video. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side because you already see what I got here, okay? Now the only thing I'm trying to figure out, because you know I love my asymmetrical necklaces, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to have in between, because you just don't want your pendant to ever lay on the line like that, ever. Because eventually it will wear onto your line and your necklace won't last as long as you would like it to. All right. Now, originally I had started a video before this one, but I had so much issues. I had broke the little bell that went to this because I strong-armed it. So I had to stop my video, go soul searching, and find another bell. So this is the remake video. All right, guys, let's put this to the side. I was like, that's TMI, too much info. But anyways, let's put that to the side just a tad bit. What are we going to start with first? Because like I said, I don't know. And I don't want to use the rest of the little crushies that are left in here. I'm actually going to make my daughter a bracelet because she's like, I want that one. So I'm going to make her one like this with the stuff that's left. I got more for that. So instead of putting the crushies to hold this, we're going to use the little silver spacer beads. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with 2 spacer beads on here. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my pendant. And I love the way this pendant looks. I really, really do. I've had this one for about a year, I want to say, almost. Just couldn't figure out what to do with it. All right, so I'm putting it down here just to make sure there's enough spacer beads for the pendant to sit good, which there is. 2 is enough. All right. And then I've got my tools. Let's move my tools over there. Moving stuff out the way, guys. Making space, making room. All right. Now let's start with the side that we're not going to do the crush beads, okay? We're going to start with the side I'm going to use the shiny, and they're so shiny. I love the way it's so shiny. I wish I can find these same beads of Bargain Bead Box to make a beaded purse with, because it would be so beautiful. It really would. So I'm going to start with a crush piece on here. Okay, put the silver piece on, clear piece on. And on this side, I'm not going to do any silver in between. Nothing, nada. Simply just this. All right, so putting the pieces here. Adding. I'm so happy we're into fall, guys. I love fall. I mainly love the whole Halloween and everything that comes with it. So that's the reason why I love it so much. I love to decorate my house for Halloween. I still decorate for fall, which is just solely the kitchen. But everywhere else in my house is decorated for Halloween. My bathroom is a bloody murder scene. So I've got those IV bags going around my walls. And I have like this pretty, here it is. I have like this thing I got from the dollar store. And it's wrapped around my shower curtain rods. And it's going from the top of my bathroom shelf that has a jar of brains in it with you know, food coloring for blood, and then the other jar has little fingers in it, and I put the food color in it for blood. So it looks like there's jars that have been sitting out like you see in scary movies, like the pieces inside the jar. So I did that in the bathroom. Got buddy handprints all over the walls. Got my IV bags everywhere. I brought candles that represent body pieces like lungs, brains, the spine, and stuff like that. So I got that in my bathroom. I do that almost every year. The only thing I'm missing is my bloody footprints that I put on the floor in the bathroom everywhere. And then my tape that goes on my bathroom door for caution, don't come in. But yeah, that tells you how much I get into Halloween. And my living room is decorated out as well. I was thinking about putting one of these scary little things on my ceiling. Like, I saw somebody on TikTok, like their outside patio set, they made a scary man that comes from the ceiling. Like he's hanging down from the ceiling to come get you. It's pretty fucking awesome. And I thought about doing it in my house, and I was going to do it like when my husband's not home because, you know, he's only home on the weekend. I was going to do that shit and wait for him to come in and scare the living life out of him. But I was like, nah, I'll wait. We said we were going to have pranks for the family this year. The last time we did this, my husband got my children with the fake cockroaches. So we're going to try that again this year. I love my family and doing pranks with them, you know, and like, here we go. And traditional things with them. All right, so we're almost done with this side. And I thought it was going to be longer than this on this one side. Seriously. So I definitely did not think that part through because this is much shorter than I thought. But it's okay. It's okay. I was going to make it work. And if you know what, it has to be a little, because I want it to be dangly down. Like I wanted the necklace to be a nice long necklace, but it may not be like that. So let's see. Not all the time that the ideas I have in my head come out the way I want them, but we're going to make it work, right? All right, so let's get that down there. Let's do another piece on here. All right, very well. This is going nice. I just love these little shiny beads. I really love them. They're so shiny. And I know they're not like crystal or anything. The fact that they're plastic and they look just beautiful the way they are. They almost look like they are crystal, you know, crystal beads. This is just beautiful to me. I love when stuff shine like that. And all I can think right now is this would be beautiful for a beaded purse. And I'm also working on a couple of those beaded purses. So I'm going to have a couple tutorials for that as well, for beaded purses. Right now I am working on teaching myself how to add design to the front of it. And when I say design, I mean like, how do I explain that? Like charms, but not charms. I don't know how to explain it. Like they're extra beads and stuff, but it's to embroider and elaborate the front of the bag so it looks fancy like. So currently teaching myself that right now. I haven't got it down packed yet. All right, so this is as far as I got on this side, which I'm probably gonna have to add more. And that all depends on how much of the chunks that I got left over, because I made a men's necklace with the chunks. I made this necklace with the chunks. I made another necklace and a bracelet. So what I have here is what I have left for the chunks. Was that you, baby? Oh, yeah. Come on in, baby. I'm still doing my video. Come in. All right, just don't talk my ears off right now. Let me do my video and then we can talk.
I don't want to be loud.
All right, so now I'm going to start on the other side and start putting the little pebbles in. And I forgot what type this is because, you know, this is a gemstone. So I'm not going to say pebbles. These are little gemstones in here, little crushed ones. That one is as well. I know that one I believe is jasper that I had brought. Yeah, I think it is. I have to relook. But, yeah. Oh, I love the fact that Bargain Bead Box gives us these beautiful gemstones every time to work with. All right, so now we're starting this other side, and I'm hoping that it comes out the way I want it to. All right, and I'm going to be replacing these little silver pieces. I've never had my silver pieces to turn tarnished, but I've been slowly replacing all my stuff with like silver, 14 karat gold, stuff like that, because the gemstones will last. And I also want the metals that come with it as well, because it's one thing to have a necklace or a bracelet where you, oh my God, you know, the gemstones are so bright and pretty, and then you look at the metal and you be like, why is it so dingy? So yeah, but you learn as you grow and as you become more expert in your crafting. So that's something I'm working on. And I've been going back all the way to my first designs and just recreating things and re-imaging it and, you know, redesigning it, changing it, making it better. Which you should do, you know. I think you should. I think the beginning things are always your first testers, right? So, and as you get better, you know better, and you get more better quality. So I feel like you should go back as well and change the things you did previously to make them better as well. I just don't like to sell anything to anyone that I wouldn't personally want, or feel like that it wouldn't last, or that I wasted money, even though we know we're not selling like, you know, platinum items here, you know. But they do take time. They are handmade. You know, they do come from quality materials. So you definitely want to see something that you make last. And that's just how I feel, you know. Other people might feel different. And be like, nah, girl, they get what they get. But that's just not how I feel. All right, so this side, I think it's going to end up matching the exact same height of that side. But you can see how I wanted it to turn out, right? You're like, not really. Okay, hold on. Hold up, wait a minute. All right, let me finish. Maybe I'm doing too much, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. But I still think it's matching in here pretty how I want. Now, maybe these gemstones on this side, can you see? Maybe the little crushed pieces could be a little bit bigger. Or maybe I could have put, no. I don't want to put silver in between these. It'll take away from the little pieces. So, nah. Let's just see what we come up with, right? All right. Come on, little sweaty hands. All right. So we've got this piece going in there. My kitchen smells so good, y'all. It smells so good. I'm making some arroz con habichuelas tonight. And yes, it smells great. Mainly because of the sofrito. I love the way sofrito smells. And if you don't know what sofrito is, it is a Puerto Rican ingredient, a base that we like to put into our foods when we cook, and, you know, beans, rice, and stews. You know, I bake with it as well. So not like sweet stuff. Nah, I'm talking about like with chicken and stuff. But that's what my kitchen smells like right now, and it smells so delicious. And my stomach is like rah rah rah. It's ready. Granted, we had rice and beans 2 days ago, but you know, we love our arroz con gandules in here. All right, let me get this little piece in. It's having a little, all right, there we go. It's giving me a hard time, y'all. Now, I am out of pebbles. I am out of the big crushed diamond, big crushed stones here. So I'm hoping the last 3 we got left will work. And I really didn't want to add any chain to it. I didn't want no chain to take away from here, but I might have to improvise. It looked bigger on the board. All right. All right. Let's see. No, this one's not too shiny to me. Not that little piece. Yes, even I'm very anal about the little pieces to go in here. They got to be shiny. No dullness nowhere. Maybe because of the little lotion I have in my hands. Because I'm like, it's shiny, then I touch it, and then it gets a little shine. It's because I have lotion. Should have waited to put some cocoa butter on, I guess. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm messing up again. And yes, I know most of the video you're seeing the necklace, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to watch me just string beads, right? And I'm even having a very difficult time with this one. This is why I keep it close to my face. I don't like wearing my glasses when I'm up close with something either, because they're for seeing far away. All right, let me see that one. Almost there. So I'm gonna have to do some improvising on this one, or I'm just gonna have to go to the sister store and see if they got some more. All right, put my little crushed piece up in here. I'm missing something. Oh, here it is. I'm like, there's one more missing. I dropped it. All right, let's put one more silver spacer bead on here. Bam. And then put our last crushed bead on there. Okay. So far, let me put this up to my neck though so I can see if I can deal with this. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. All right. So far, that's what we got. Okay. That's what we have. And I'm liking it. I'm liking the way that it's turning out. Well, what I'm going to do, okay, I'm not sure if I want to have it all silver spacer beads. I don't know if I want to make the rest like silver spacer beads going up each end, or trying to use the rest of these little crushed gemstones and filling out the pieces up. I mean, the crushed gemstones do look okay, but I'm really thinking that maybe, oh, I'm missing a piece. Hold on, there's one more sitting over here. I'm thinking maybe I should just go with the silver spacer beads. I'm thinking that's what I need to do. I need to call my girls real quick. They usually give me the yay or nay. Girls, come here real quick. Let's see what they say, y'all. Yay or nay? We'll see what they say. So, I ran out of beads right here, right? Look at the way it looks on my neck real quick. Okay? And you see how far it goes up at there? Now, do you think that I should finish this part off with these crushed pieces, or finish the ending off with the silver spacer beads?
Crushed pieces.
No silver spacer beads?
No.
Well, there we have it, y'all. All right, so we're gonna finish this off with the little crushed pieces. All right, so I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm actually gonna pause the video because my eyeballs is gonna take me a little second, okay? And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how all this looks. And hopefully it looks good. I'm hoping it looks real good. All right, so let's pause the play and then I'll be right back. Okay, back. All right, so I used the last little bit of the crushed pebbles things that I had, the crushed gemstones. It's still quite not is enough for me, even though I got a small neck. So I'm going to need at least this more to finish off my necklace, okay? So what I'm going to do to improvise, I'm gonna use my trusty chain that I've had for this sucker, holy crap, for 2 years now. Look at it, still shiny, still beautiful. All right, so I'm going to use this one. So let's bring this back over. Okay, and I love the brightness of these colors, I swear. The way it's coming out like sunshine. All right, so I'm going to have to take, that's right, I twisted this up so good the last time. It's been a minute since I used it. Let me, all right. And y'all know I don't use measuring, I count my links, okay? Don't talk about me. That's how I do it. All right, so this one was already pre-cut, and like I said, I only need like that much. Let me put it back around my neck. That's how I measure. And look, I got all these pre-cuts over here. Look at that. All right, let me put this back around my neck real quick. Let's see. Okay, there. So I would think what an inch looks like. That's what I would think, what an inch looks like. So this one is what I'm going to say. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Definitely not enough on this one. I should go with just 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and I think that's enough because I said here to here. All right, and then we're going to use these pretty clasps. This came in the purple box we got last year. We got a beautiful purple box with the fairies in it and all that. Something violet. This was it. And now I don't remember everything, y'all. I remember names and all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I stopped trying to be a gender years ago. Because then your family's always asking you where things are at. I don't remember. All right, there we go there. So let's put this back away. Let's put this back away for another day. And let's go ahead and finish our project, okay? All right, now I'm gonna put my pinche on this side because I don't want my work that I just did to fall off. My little baby man bumped into the camera and made it crooked. All right, now let's go ahead. We're going to put the crimp bead on, okay? And that's why I like working with a lot of string, because it gives me flexibility. If I mess up, I can just cut and start all over in the next. All right, so let's get this where it needs to be at. Oh, y'all, almost messed up. Good thing I caught myself. Okay, so this is what I meant to do. And I'm going to close off this piece just a little bit more right here because I feel like the opening is too much open and it might let the little string out. So just crush it a little bit. There we go. A little bit more. Okay. All right, and then now I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. Okay, and then bring it down to how big you want your loop to be. That's up to you. Okay, how big you want your loop or your tail is completely up to you. You want a short tail, cut it all the way off, that's up to you. I put a little bit in the beads to give it some slack. Okay, so now that that's like that, all right, trying to keep it where the strings, try to make sure the strings don't cross so that when you do pinche it close, it will go right. It will go evenly in the middle, okay? Like a little M, it will go evenly in the middle. All right, let's put it in a second crusher. There we go, yum, yum, yum. Just like teeth. All right, and then squish this side up. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the crimp cover on. And this one might have to move close to my face, y'all. I know a lot of the video been close to my face just because, like I said, I don't really like wearing my glasses inside. All right, I might have to use it a little bit closer, so hold on a sec. Let's pull this over there. Okay, and I just pulled a lot of my nail polish off, which it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this off later anyways. I don't keep nail polish on for long, guys. All right, now I've got the bead in there nice and snug. Let me close it. Okay, there we go. I strong armed it, damn it. Ugh, look, I strong armed it. See, this is how I broke my bail the first time. I be trying to be gentle and it's all bented and ugly. I'm gonna fix it later. Dang it, I didn't mean to do that. The tail will cut off a little bit. I don't want too much on this one because we're putting it into these small chip beads, so it might not go directly into there the way we want it to. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that whole tail off. Okay. Oh, and I still fudge caked up. Did you see that shit? Thank God it's Thursday, y'all. I had a busy day at work. I just had a really busy day at work today, so I'm not vibing the way I should. But it's okay. We have jump rings. This is why we have jump rings. Okay? So I'm going to use that one right there. I like the jump rings with a little swirl to it. I think it just adds so much to the pieces that you're making. Let me just find one more little tiny one. All right. And there we go. And that fixes the problem. Fixes everything up and we're good to go. We're gonna pull these little pliers over here and let's go ahead and connect this part. Okay, and I'm gonna connect this part and I'm gonna connect the toggle pieces because we're done with the necklace now. So let's just finish it up. Okay, I will come back and change this tiny jump ring because it's not as silver as the rest of the necklace. Yes, I'm very anal like that. It should all match together. Okay, so let me get ready to close it. Nice, good, smooth close. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get our toggle pieces on. And I love these toggle pieces that came in that violet box last year because I'm using a flower as a pendant, and then you have these little dragonflies. You see them? All right. And I think it goes perfect together because when you're a gardener, which I am, you get all types of bugs, dragonflies, bees, butterflies. They come into your garden to pollinate your flowers. So I think it goes perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and get this part on there. We'll start with the fat piece, the fat back. There we go. All right. I know y'all like, I thought you said this video is supposed to be quick. Girl, it's not quick. It's okay. We're learning something new, right? We're doing something new. We're designing something new. All right, now to put the other piece on. So, where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so let me put the crimp bead on here. Sometimes it's good to have the long nails, sometimes it's not. All right, and I'm not gonna worry about too much stringing it into a lot of the crushed beads because the other side I did not, but this side I'm gonna do too. And the only reason I do that is because whenever I do that, it gives it a little slack to the necklace. So you're finishing up the other side. Make sure your necklace, you know, has enough slack. You don't want your necklace to have tight tension. It will break fast. So what I usually do is curve my necklace like that. And I figure, okay, that's enough tension for it. Now I've got this piece ready to go. The size of the loop is about the same size as the other side. So now I'm going to close it off. Make sure your wires do not cross. It makes it easier for this. Because when they cross, it won't be as secure as you would like it. Okay? All right, now I'm going to cut off the tail. There's a lot of tail left on this one, look. So I'm going to use this to make another bracelet. I don't let my stuff go to waste. So this will be used to make a whole nother bracelet, which I said I was going to do for my baby. All right, so now we're going to put, let me put this piece away, sorry. So now we're going to go ahead and put this on. What did we do with our jump ring that went to it? There it goes. Okay. So let's put that piece on. And even though we use the same beads for 3 different necklaces, they all 3 came out pretty. The same color scheme on 3 different necklaces and bracelets, but it came out beautiful. Or 2 different bracelets and 3 different necklaces. And it still came out beautiful. And that's what I mean. Like if I have an idea in my head, I have to hurry up and get it out so I don't forget. And that's why I had to stop the whole September box. Plus, I am still waiting to try to find the perfect wolf pendant for my husband's necklace. I've been trying. I've been looking at Etsy. I've been looking everywhere. And I just don't see the perfect one that I like. Some of the ones I've been finding look like, that's not a wolf. That looks so generic and fake, you know? So, I couldn't do it. All right, let's get our other toggle on here. Okay, we're almost done. And like I've said before, guys, it doesn't matter what you make or how you think. It may not be perfect or good, or, oh, someone may not like the way it looks. There is something out there for everyone. You know, I've made this Fruity Pebbles purse. My husband named it Fruity Pebbles. And I don't quite like it very much, to be honest with you. I don't feel like it's my best beaded work. But like my husband tells me, there's someone out there that's going to love that. And I think about that on every piece of jewelry that I make. You know, there's someone out there that's going to love that. And I love it. So that's all. All right. Now we're done. Hope I didn't talk you guys' ears off too much. I feel like I talked way too much today. And didn't do enough hand things, right? Use a beep, 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 beep. That was funny. Anyways, we're done. Okay, let's move this other stuff to the side. Okay. And this one does not get a bracelet because where are the pieces? All right, here we go. I love it. I love my asymmetrical necklaces. It came out different. Not exactly what I pictured. I pictured the whole thing kind of like this, without this, but the whole thing being threaded up in this design. But como eso, it's fine. I like it. I do. I like it. So here we go. There's that one. Okay. Here we go. There's that one. Okay. And then here we go. There's this one. Okay, so it's all 3 necklaces. Bracelet. And the other bracelet. All right. And I think we have used about all of the pieces from the Cloudburst box. I know it took some time to come up with some different designs, but here we go, guys. Hopefully you like it. And yes, the whole colors are pretty much the same, right? But each piece is still different within itself, and it still has its own beautiful uniqueness to it. Out of all these pieces, honestly, this is my favorite one. It just shouts to me. I love this one. And of all of the bracelets, this is my favorite one. It really is. I feel like this one I could have turned into a choker as well. But here you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. And welcome to my 2 new subscribers. Happy to see you guys join the team. All right. Hey, and if you guys once again can find a beautiful little wolf pendant that can go on a necklace, I like one that would hang like this, or one that has like the pendants have the holes that go through it like that to put the string in the middle. That'd be perfect for like a bracelet. I'm still trying to find one, guys, because I want to finish my September box, and I can't unless I find that pendant, because it's just on my freaking mind that bad to get it. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you still got some items left over to be able to make these designs. And if you do not, just hit their sister store up, okay? I will have a link in the description for their sister store. I will have a coupon off for your first Bargain Bead Box mystery box. And guys, come back for the next video. We're going to finish off the next video with some finishing the September boxes. And I also have one coming up because it's becoming Christmas, or not Christmas, I'm sorry, autumn. And I still have a lot left from the autumn, the falling leaves collection. So we're going to do some stuff from that as well. All right, guys, have a great day. I hope you have an awesome weekend. I still feel like I'm talking too much. All right, bye.